Well, as the devastating news quickly spread throughout the capital of Mackey's death, Prime Minister Perry Christie, like so many others, paused to talk about his contributions and his overwhelming love for country.
As Clint Watson tells us, the Prime Minister is renewing calls for an end to the violence and restoration of peace over our country.
I was shocked. I'm absolutely shocked.
A shared emotion of just about every member of the Christie administration as they were forced to come to grips with the tragic slaying of Deputy Director, Bahamas Information Services and Press Officer to the Prime Minister, Mackey.
Calm, no violent thoughts, no violent expressions. And so you least expected to have him the subject of the kind of horrific incident that happened with him.
When people who appeared to be the victim of circumstance and not necessarily people attached to crime gunned down, it's an indicator that the issue has gotten out of control, requiring intervention.
We cannot compromise on the safety and security of our citizens. We cannot have a situation develop where people are fearful to be out.
The Prime Minister says the influence of foreign media and popular culture figures who endorse a violent behavior are having a negative impact on Bahamians. There's also the issue of illegal weapons.
And when you find young men on the streets could go and find a 45 or a 38 or whatever else, and now AK-47s, you know we have a challenge and a problem. And we have to find out where it is, and we have to be relentless in our effort to find out. And we have to dedicate more resources to doing so.
He says Latori's death, like so many others, should influence policy and change.
If it happened to him, it can happen to you, or to me. And these are the matters that must concern us, because people who are engaged in that kind of attack, right, clearly are beyond reasoning, and we have to find them, we have to know what's happening, and we have to be able to address these issues, because otherwise, as a country, we are going to be sort of going down a road that is almost uncontrollable, and that's.
Now, Prime Minister Christie says he intends to meet with the persons responsible for addressing issues in the country regarding crime, and once he would have had those meetings, he'll come back to the public and discuss the strategy going forward. Clint Watson, ZNS Network News.